on News 18. Sports from where you live.
Thank you so much for sticking around after that halftime, and welcome back to the greatest show in the greater Lafayette area. Now that may be self-proclaimed, but you know what, it's fine. Anyways, we got 4 more great games for you next on our lineup, so let's just jump right into our first one, which is sure not to disappoint. I mean, after all, it's Shane Fry and crew. We have West Lafayette hosting the Lewis Cass Kings and hoping to remain undefeated here tonight. And it seems it would be no problem for Westside because they were just a solid team all around. I mean, check out this Red Devil defense right here with Valen Hedden taking down the running back like he weighs 5 pounds. Nice stop right there by the senior. Now on the other side of the ball on offense, they were on a roll. And with a little trickery right here, we get Cooper Kitchell walking into the end zone untouched. And look at Kitchell walking away like what he just did was just another Tuesday in the office. And while he may have acted calm and collected, the student section was riled up. And I mean, it's hard not to cheer for this team when they do things like this. Nate Meyer stays juking out defenders as he kicks it into another gear and dives into the end zone for another 6. And while that ball popped out, it did so after he crossed the goal line. Westside would be staying in the end zone for the remainder of the game and would knock the Kings off their throne. Final score, West Lafayette wins 41-6. Again, congrats to Fry and his crew for having such an incredible season so far this year. But before we look at the LCC and Twin Lakes game, we have to take our eyes over to Clinton County. That's where Sports 18's Maddie Dario traveled to tonight. And she is back in the studio once again with recaps of the 2 games she covered. Maddie, my road warrior, did you have fun at your games tonight?
Yes, I had so much fun tonight, Bree. As always, I love my trips to Clinton County, and both of these schools always have the best atmospheres on Friday. We'll start tonight with Clinton's own portion of Frenzy, with the Clinton Central Bulldogs taking on the Carroll Cougars. The Cougars looking to stay undefeated, and the Bulldogs looking to get their first game win tonight. Carroll's defense starting out hot first play of the game, wasting no time getting their offense on the field with this fumble recovery by Griffin Viney. And the offense wasn't messing around either. After getting the ball downfield pretty fast, Devin Anderson punches this one in for the first Cougar TD of the night. It was all gas, no brakes for Carroll after that. Devin Anderson was really the star of the show tonight. How about this breakout run from him getting stopped just before the end zone? But don't worry, Anderson got his second touchdown of the night the following play. Carroll keeps their undefeated record, winning 49-6. Now let's head over to Clinton Prairie, where they took on Taylor with this beauty of a background. And there were fireworks on and off the field tonight. If it was warmer, you could have told me it was like 4th of July or something. Anyways, let's get into the sparks flying on the field. I talk about Prairie's pass coverage, it feels like every week, and this week is no different. Taylor QB sends this one long, but Seth Whitlock comes in with some stellar pass defense for the Gophers. Gophers looking pretty nice on offense too. QB Grady Little pitches it off to Christian Tillman, and well, we'll let the video speak for itself. Taylor did respond to that touchdown though. On the kickoff return, Jay Patterson secures the ball, and he's weaving, he's diving, he's dodging, and he's running almost the entire length of the field to turn a kickoff return into a pretty awesome Taylor touchdown, if I do say so myself. But the Gophers offense and Christian Tillman proved to be too much to handle, going on to score many more TDs like this one. Clinton Prairie wins 56-16.
All right, thank you, Maddie. You are wonderful as always. Okay, we're going to head back closer to home after we see a couple more of these plays, because as you said before, this game was just too good. CC Knights were facing off against the Twin Lake Indians, but we still have Clinton Prairie up on the screen here, which is still a good game to watch. I mean, look at this QB rush. He's kind of juking out some defenders before being taken down. Okay, so now we are going to see how the Central Catholic Knights were facing off against the Twin Lake Indians. And if you haven't picked up on it just yet, tonight's theme was destroying opponents, and this game seemed to be no different. I mean, right off the bat, we have a handoff from Bobby Metzger to Baylor Smith, who is just an absolute unit of a running back. He rushes 12 yards to get the first score of the night. But you know what was better than the Knights' offense? Their special teams, because they're able to recover the ball from the onside kick, and just like that, Central Catholic is back on offense. So why don't you say we just run it back? Owen Munn now in the game, and he throws this one up for Ben Mazer, who takes it down and is in for another 6. That was a 47-yard touchdown pass, folks, and as always, we gotta appreciate the team Selly. CC would be no stranger to the end zone tonight as they beat Twin Lakes 49-7. It was a rough one for the Indians. And just like that, we are 2/3 of the way done with our show and officially done with the highlight portion. Oh, I know it stinks, but don't go anywhere just yet because we still have more after this quick little timeout. Because Purdue football is finally opening up Big Ten play tomorrow, and we got to listen to what head coach Jeff Brom thinks about this upcoming matchup. So stick around.